What is up, YouTube? It's me by myself again today. I don't have my mic here, so if it echoes, I'm sorry. I don't also know what episode this will be. I'm really bad at keeping track, and a lot of times we film for 3 or 4 days straight, and some of the content we won't even keep, or some of the content we'll take for one video where we're gonna use it in another, and it just kind of blurs together. And our editor's kind of the boss. Braden is, we're just his employees. We just film, send the footage over to him, and then he goes through and kind of decide what needs to be where. We're trying to get better. We're trying to get better mics and look into cameras and a few other things. I've said before, we work full-time jobs. It's actually Monday evening right now. I'm beat. You can see I'm filthy. I've been pulling an engine all day at work. Bo and Bill Nye, the camera guy, aren't here. Just filmed a video of kind of doing some street racing, and I wasn't actually gonna do anything. I still have the Chevelle here. I'm not filming a lot of footage with it. I know I said before I was gonna do a video with it. I may do a video of when it's done, kind of the work I did to it and you know, what got accomplished, but I don't think I'm gonna do videos too much on customer cars with like an in-depth how-to or a process or anything like that. Really, we just film what we do. If you guys have any suggestions of footage you'd like to see, stuff you'd like to see us do with the car, runs you'd like to see us make, donuts or drag races or whatever's interesting, just let us know. At this point, we've really just been filming what we do. I mean, Bo's not here tonight. He's on a date night. Normally we film on the weekends. It's Monday, I'm filming today. It's just kind of when we can fit it in with our lifestyle and our schedule. And today I got a little energy. I've been drinking a Monster after work, so I was gonna pull the Chevelle in and kind of pit her with that, but I actually need someone else here to sit in it on the lift and shift it while I do the linkage. And I got to fool with the fan control through the Sniper system. It says to wire it one way in the manual, and it's completely different, so I have to put it in a relay with that. But I'm gonna pull Bo's motor out, or at least try. I want to try to get most of it done by this weekend, and maybe this will be the beginning of that video where we go drive it with the stroker motor in it. This may be the video before that. This may be 2 videos before that. I really can't keep up with it, so we're just gonna keep filming and taking footage of the stuff we do. And if y'all have any suggestions of different stuff you'd like to see, then let me know. I'm gonna stop yapping now and get to work, and we'll time lapse this. We've been trying different filming methods and taking, you know, really short clips or really long clips, and we're trying to dial it in. So really, if you have any suggestions, let us know, and I'm gonna pull the hunk of junk 5.3 out of this. This is gonna be interesting to do with one person. I don't know if it's gonna hit me in the head or not. Oh God. Dang, I'm good. Now the part where I throw my back out, trying to get it off without damaging anything. Oh, my back popped. Did y'all hear that? Oh Lord. All right. Hood's off. I'm gonna do throttle linkage, throttle bracket, take off all 10 of the springs we put on this thing to get it to return better, because Bo's throttle cable job was excellent. Pull the car, pull the intake, get that out of my way. I'm gonna put all the parts over here with you. Jesus Christ. Carburetor's off. Little baby tray, try to keep up with these bolts. All right, intake's off. That was easy. That was way easier than I thought. Anyways, I'm gonna set you back up, drink my Monster, and keep ripping it apart. My God. So, pulling the grounds off the back of the head, unplugging the coil packs, just got the intake out of my way, coolant seal draining, pan's about to overfill. How many grounds are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the back of the head. I don't know what they go to. That's probably body to head. That's ignition coil. Another one looks like it comes this way. I know that's not the ground for the other side. Okay, that might be Bo's problem at 5,000 RPMs, kind of cutting out. These coil packs on the MSD system are supposed to be individually grounded. Could that cause a problem? Possibly. Is it the culprit? Maybe not. It could also probably be that junk carburetor over there. It's just a 600, it's a stock motor, and it doesn't look like, oh. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Where's the zoom button? See puddled up in the intake or on top of the valve? Not cool. It looks like all of them are. That may very well be where it overloaded for me just pulling the carb. But honestly, I'd be surprised because I didn't dump any fuel when I pulled the carb. This is just from it running. Sorry, the camera view's bad. I'm trying to look in every cylinder, and it's pretty puddled in every cylinder. You can see it. And that honestly doesn't look all like fuel. A lot of it looks like oil, which could just be from the inside of this motor here. But supposedly this motor was rebuilt stock, not built by any means, but supposedly just rebuilt stock. And honestly, we'll find out when I open this motor up. We were just gonna set it on the shelf and kind of keep it for later if it was a good motor. But like if it was just a stock rebuild, why not? Keep it up on the shelf, maybe pull it apart, gap some rings, throw some boost on it. But that doesn't look like a stock build to me. It looks like this was a junkyard motor that was possibly rebuilt. I don't want to make any assumptions, and you know, we didn't really care about this motor anyways. That's a freeze plug they just jammed some silicone and a self tapper into, so not a super good sign. But we'll get it out and pull the pan and see what the inside of the engine looks like. If it's like that one looked, like you saw in video 2, then you know, we kind of have our answer at that point. So I'm gonna move forward, see how far we get. Really, my biggest issue is the steering shaft runs smooth through the headers, and they're really tight in this Foxbody. I mean, they're realistically touching on both sides. And my hope is I can disconnect this transmission, leave it sitting on a jack, pull these headers off and just slightly move them an inch away, maybe this far, and just pick the motor straight up. And obviously by the angle of the heads, I may get away with coming up, because the further I go up, the skinnier the engine diameter is gonna get. So we'll see how that goes. This is just awesome. Awesome. I appreciate my A-body 60s model car every single time I work on something else. So they're obviously not running their MSD ignition timing off of coolant temp. Not a big deal. You don't have to. I do. I just have mine set to retard the timing a ridiculous amount if the coolant temp gets too hot. If I'm not paying attention to my gauge and I'm mashing on it and I get to 140, I don't remember what I set mine at. I could do an MSD video later if anybody was interested on how I tuned my car and how to use the 6014 program. I don't think there's a lot of videos out there, but I have mine set to retard the timing quickly if my coolant temp gets too high because I'm not paying attention. And that would be a really big indicator that there's something wrong. Car's shutting down, runs really bad. I like to keep my temp sensor, so on Bo's motor, we're gonna hook that up. You can leak fuel everywhere. Oops. Hey, this red wire right here, future Colin, with the pink connector and the ground on the other side, there's a pin 86 on this 4-pin relay. Don't lose that. Okay, there's a little ground over here that's just not hooked up to the alternator. I don't know what's going on with that. Hey, Colin, future Colin, This red and pink wire go to the back of the 1-wire alternator. They're right here by the fuel pump, in case you find them later and you're like, what is that? Anyways, coolant drain, trans lines are pulled out of my way, intake's off, wiring harness is pulled back. There was a lot of grounds. I mean, there was like 8 grounds on this motor. Is it necessary? No. Does it help if you're trying to fix an electrical issue? Yeah, grounds aren't bad. Add 100 of them if you want to. I'm gonna lift the car up, take the starter out, pull the torque converter bolts, pop the headers loose, bell housing bolts, pull the motor, if I have a chance. Oh look, the wife is home, swanging the Altima, about to hit both of my favorite children. I'm gonna see how far I can get with this and also see if I can plug my phone up while simultaneously recording. We'll see how that works. I think it's working. I'll be right back. Oh God, I'm getting too old for this. Oh. The next step into lifting any car after picking it up like 8 inches is to violently shake it because your life depends on it. Starter, super convenient like always. Oh my God, did it even come out without the headers? Purely right. Right, people that built this Foxbody? Please? Right? Oh God. Trans mount's doing a pretty good job back here. I will probably, if you can hear me, set a ratchet strap on this pan to try to keep the transmission right here. I was gonna pull it, but I'm lazy and I don't have to, so I think I'm just gonna set it up. And hopefully the headers aren't in my way. The starter out, and it looks like they're gonna be. Yeah, because they're welded. They're welded straight to the exhaust, and I don't wanna have to cut it and deal with the steering shaft and everything else. So hopefully, I mean, we could have this motor out in probably 30, 45 more minutes if everything goes my way. So here's to hoping. That doesn't feel like threads. Oh, that's wild. These are 12 points, which are super convenient. And I think I only have those in 1/2 inch. Yeah. Not gonna get to that one. All right. Let's do it the hard way. Stop barking, dog. I say that like I'm not the most annoying neighbor on the planet. Oh, doing this one turn at a time. It's super convenient putting airless in a Foxbody. I mean, with the K-member swap and everything, it's really nice. But there's just so many tight places. This isn't a problem, by the way. I'm just gonna bolt the other one, move the starter down. Somebody's gonna get the comments and be like, why didn't you just... I know, I'm just saying. Like, it's kind of tight. Honestly, I was spinning this torque converter nut off, and it was really tight, and I was like, oh God, it's cross-threaded, like, that's a problem. No, there's just 12 point back there. I'm assuming that's ARP because these are ARP, which is wild. That's a wild thing to spend money on. I mean, 1,000 horsepower stock 5.3 here needs ARP hardened starter bolts. That's funky. Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Oh God. Why are you so long? This is what we call an Alabama ratchet because it's got like 5 teeth. There's no way you're still in there. Ooh. Okay. ARP, baby. Big time racing league. I don't think the starter is going to come out without being violent. However, now I can get to the starter wires. Convenience is key. Watch the battery be connected in like 3 different spots since there was 8 grounds and this just welded me. Okay, fine. It doesn't seem all that convenient. I'm really curious as to how they got. Starter must have been on before they put the transmission in, honestly. Oh God, don't do that. What is that? What? I am confusion. What is... I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never done this before. Right? Hot wire. I'm assuming this big black one here. Hot wire. It jumps right off and comes to what I assume is starter signal. So where's I don't know, it works. It doesn't just try to start immediately, so something's right and I'm just ignorant. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Either way, the starter's gotta come off. Okay, all right. We got movement. Maybe I'm gonna unplug this crank sensor while I'm in here so I don't break it. Get out of here, go somewhere safe. What if Bo watched me lift his engine and drop his starter on the ground? I think the starter's cooked anyways. It sits up against these headers too close, and when the car's hot, it doesn't want to start. So we got a mini starter, I think, with some heat wrap. I don't know. If I break this one, hopefully we do, because I might break this one. I wonder if will it go out the top? So many questions, so little answers. Do me this one favor. Oh. It's like playing Tetris. Okay, so since I just did the hokey pokey and spun it all around, what's behind door number 2? Other than beating these headers to death. Oh, we're close. We're close. It's like big Jenga. Okay, wait. Is there only 2? Okay, wait. I have an idea. Check me out. I might not be a smart man, but it's the head that won't come out. It's adjustable, right? 2 screws. If the lighting doesn't kill my eyes and your eyes too, I just pull those, maybe? Because a Phillips head is gonna strip really easy because it's old and been in there. I don't know. I'm gonna pull those, get the starter out, and this will be a problem for later, but I'm gonna index it and put a little Sharpie mark here so that I don't lose which way it went. Special tools acquired. Long Sharpie mark, check. Strip these screws. Oh, it came, wow, okay. I mean, to be fair, it's more convenient than not coming out at all. Oh God, okay. That was my shoulder popping, by the way. I don't think that was anything in here, if you heard that. Is there more? There only looks like 2. Is there one on the inside? Oh, say it ain't so. Like Weezer, baby. It'd be super convenient if I could see in there. Okay, here. What if we just beat it with a hammer? Oh, it's an Allen bolt. See, that makes so much more sense because the other ones were Phillips heads. That's why this one would have to be different. Like that makes so much more sense. This is why mechanics have heart attacks from high blood pressure. Because why would it be convenient? Then it's not fun. Oh, making some progress now. Got the motor stripped in 10 minutes. Spent 45 on the starter. It's really funny to see in these videos what Braden cuts and what he doesn't, because there's so much atrocious stuff that comes out of my mouth. I don't think me, Bo, or Bill realize what comes out of our mouths. It's just free flowing. It's like improv. Our brains just do it. We just make noise, and it's consistent noise for like 30 hours of footage. So to see what Braden keeps and what he doesn't is kind of hilarious. Short Allen. Ooh, that looked important. Starter. Oh God, where did that go? That's gone forever. Hopefully you didn't need this starter, Bo, because it's junk. I didn't lose anything. Torque converter bolts. Let's spin the engine. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Jesus, I'm fired. Oh God, why? Okay, new plan. Set Bo's car on fire. Wait, I can go put this one. You're watching a genius at work. Oh God, never mind. I got a 12 point on this side that you can't see until right now. There's a 12 point on this side, which is cool, real cool. I could probably get a socket in there, maybe. And then on this side, it's a regular old 6 point, but you can't get a socket on it because of how close it is to the torque converter. Even if I put it down here, as you can see, there's not really any getting to it from this side. So, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because, you know, you can't say you tried until you try. Ooh, Oh, that might work. God, how do I fit so much genius into one brain? Oh, I'm so good. Oh, no one can defeat my genius. Wow. Lord have mercy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. What? No way. No way. Oh. Wow. Check that out. This is such, why is this so hard? Okay, so when I took the tension, obviously off this nut on this torque convertible, you can't see anything. It let the flex plate loose towards the engine, trapping my ratchet wrench in there because it has to be 12 point, box in. So convenient, maybe. Scary, possibly. Am I gonna tell Bo about it? Probably not, because he would laugh at me. Oh God, that's not cool. So we're gonna do it. I'm not scared. Okay. One torque converter bolt out. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm so scared. 2 more to go. We're gonna do it the same way we just did it. Nice and scary. Possibly break it. That would be funny. I'd laugh. Wrench won't come out again, but we're not scared. We just have to really do something ignorant. Oh. Number 2. Easy peasy. We're getting a system going. That was like 5 times as fast. This is supposed to take like 5 minutes, and I'm just butchering it. I don't know what's happening. Number 3, torque converter, detached from the flex plate, flywheel, whatever. I mix them up. I'm dyslexic and I'm not grabbing much transmission. Let me put on my thinking cap. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull the bottom 4. Lower the car down, put a jack under the transmission, hold it in place with the mount here, and then pull the top ones. And then unbolt the motor and the headers and lift it out. That should be it. Because it's always just that convenient. It's that easy all the time. Like nothing's gonna go wrong. I live my life 1 ratchet quarter turn at a time. Oh yeah. 1. 2. All right, 3. All right, that's 4 out of my way. I can get the rest from the top. I just noticed I'm gonna have to pull the spark plugs to get the headers to slip past the heads. Should be done pretty quick. Shouldn't take long. Throw the jack in her here, let her down. You know the deal. You know. I'm gonna have to move you again because my phone's dying. I'm gonna hook you back up on the charger so you won't have that good of a view. Like I said before, I'm not good at this. 1 spark plug. Oh Lord. Look at that. Super fouled out, covered in fuel, running rich. Extremely fouled. Gap is way too closed. Probably 20,000th gap. That's okay. We're gonna make her run like she's supposed to. Spark plugs are out. Header bolts, spark plugs, minus the bolt that I can't get to unless I use a wrench. I want to bring you with me. I want to give you a better view. You haven't had a super awesome view this whole video, I don't think. This is why it takes so long. Bolts like that one, just really slows the process down. Got this last header bolt left, which is super convenient. Engine mounts and top valve housing bolts, and I should be able to lift this motor up. Maybe, I don't know. This is when we test the tensile strength of all the things we forgot to disconnect. Oh, that's tight. I think I can do it though. I think I can lift this motor out without pulling these headers and this whole exhaust and everything else, so we're gonna try it. You got 2 bell housing bolts left? Let me throw a jack into there. We're gonna use this block. Oh, it'd be super cool if I broke that connector and tank it in my way. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be super cool? we get that held up. I'm gonna pull these bolts. Oh, there's only this last one. I forgot, LSs only take 5. I had one bell housing bolt holding the transmission. Well, I guess the cross member's in, you know, but don't show Bo that. Oh, we're still going, okay. So, transmission and engine are separated completely. All I have is the engine mount bolts, 2 bolts, and throw the chain on. So I'm gonna find a good bolt, stick in the head, hang the chain on. Go ahead and put some tension on the motor. Just get it kind of held so that when I pull those engine mount bolts, they don't crush my fingers. I'm gonna need another bolt that we typically use for pulling these, and I don't know where we put it. So this looks like a bolt. Fits like a bolt. Let's put a chain through it. You can buy the fancy plate here that has the engine pickup holes, but it's free to use a really long bolt that fits in the head without, you know, beating it into the head with a washer on a chain. And then I'll tighten it up a little bit because I kind of care because it's Bo's motor. If it was mine, I would just send it. That's a 15. Just give it a little bump in here. I mean, really 6 or 7 threads, just an aluminum block. I've never had trouble doing it this way. But then again, sometimes I have trouble doing stuff and it hurts. Put this in there a little bit. Ow! All right. Tug test approved. Some tension on it. Oh God! Because it's gonna come closer to me, isn't it? Oh, that's not close at all. That's not even kind of close. We need like 8 more inches. I got permission from Bo to use this old axle, so I'm gonna do something really sketchy here. Don't do what I'm doing, but check this out. All right, so check me out. This isn't gonna be adjustable or very pretty. It's gonna get me out of a pickle. So, we're gonna see what we can do. That should give us the reach that we need. It looks pretty straight. I eyeballed it myself. Close your eyes. Yeah, probably should have turned it a little bit, but that's okay. My grinder makes me the welder that I ain't. See if I can drop Bo's motor. Probably could have put this hole pointed down because that's where I'm gonna run my chain, but you know, that gives us the 8 or so inches we were missing. And I'm not a welder or anything, but lost a little penetration there. It's my tack. Little on the end for extra. That looks perfect. What I'm gonna do now is hit this with a hammer and see if it breaks loose. I mean, seems pretty solid to me. Let's use it. Look at that, right on. All right, let's see. Let's see how dangerous this is gonna be. All right, let's pop it up once. Oh, this feels kind of sketchy. Oh no, I should have gotten the engine mount from the bottom. There's no way. Let me see. If you're new to the channel, if you go back and watch episode 2, you'll see that I don't like standard, I like metric. But there's like absolutely no way I'm getting to the back side of this. I'm gonna have to do some real deal Holyfield stuff right here. Let's see, I can get that there. Might have to use a ratchet first. Maybe if I clutch dump it? You wanna see a clutch dump? It worked. I got it out. I'm gonna leave it there for now and get the other side, and then I'll pull it out. I had to get under the car. Let's see. Oh. All right, let's pull the other bolt out and see how violent this gets. That's loose. We're good. Bam. Now the question is, what is holding my transmission to my engine? It should just break free. I might need to give it a little tappy because it's moving a lot. Maybe I'll bring the jack up some. right, transmission's got some pressure. Oh, it's moving. We're good. Give her some room. I think oh, there it goes. We're good. We're separated. All right. Headers are going where they're supposed to. Let me get this old dipstick tube through here. We did it. We're out. We're detached. I hope that we don't have to go so high. Let's get some. I want to get off of it. Oh, I had to put it on pretty hard to get it to move. We're good. What is this? Get out of here. Would hate to drop this motor. Not because this motor matters, but because the things attached to the motor matter. Like the pan and the cool packs and the whole accessory drive and the water pump and all that. We can start moving out. Real slow like, please don't fall. Whoa! I may or may not have broken his dipstick tube. But to be fair, for that to be the only thing that is broken, I'm doing pretty good. All clean. Wow. I'm just the best. Right, an hour and 45 minutes. Honestly, it would have been faster had it not been for the kind of hidden bolts and 12 points and starter not coming out and all kinds of other stuff. But anyways, I think the only thing I messed up, honestly, was I think this dipstick tube might be broken. Bo's gonna yell at me. Like I said before, we filmed for a few days and then we kind of mix and match the footage. Braden does it for us. He's our editor. Shout out to him. Braden, put your link like right here. We just posted video 3. So if you're watching this now, I filmed this. This is technically video 6, I think. We're a couple weeks ahead of what's actually on YouTube. You may see this earlier and wonder what I'm talking about. And I think that's actually what I want to do. I think I want to make this video 4. This is right after Bo came and got his car. We went and picked it up in Mississippi. We brought it back, put it on the lift for a little while. Y'all haven't seen it run much. We've really been trying to dial it in. It was running too rich. It's kind of moving around. But this is what we got pulled out. We have some videos coming, which would be after or before this. I don't know yet. Of us doing a little street racing at night, obviously in a different country. It wasn't done here. And we've been having a lot of fun just doing this. And I don't really know too much about YouTube. I've never done this. So if you'd like to see something different, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you want to see us outside of this garage and just hammering on them out in the street, doing some donuts, sliding some corners, street racing, I mean, whatever you want to see, let us know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more of this. I think it's really interesting to see the way the channel's kind of growing. It's only been, 2 or 3 weeks, and we've had some people we don't know comment on the videos telling us they think we're doing a pretty good job to keep posting, and that was really cool to see. Me, Bo, and Carson, all of us thought that was really cool. It's not that hard to set the camera up and just kind of film what I'm doing. As you can see, it's Monday night, and I got a little work done. So we got a stroker motor ready to go in it. If you want to see that, comment down below and let us know that you want to see the engine swap stuff, the arguments between us, getting the motor running before we actually even just go drive it and take a video of just that. And if you like this content, like I said, subscribe to our channel and let us know if we're doing a good or a bad job, and we'll see you next time.